After 32 years in St. Louis, the AKC Museum of the Dog is returning to New York and will be housed in the Calico building just steps away from Grand Central Station. Here we see the facade with our dog walking across the screens. And here we approach the museum through the revolving doors and into the vestibule. We're currently involved in a capital campaign for the museum. The first floor of the museum is actually 2 stories high, about 22 feet. It's been designed by our architect, Kennel, to maximize the space by having these large pivot walls. They add to the monumentality of these fabulous paintings. Our gift shop is stocked with a variety of gifts and toys for people of all ages. Our screen with the dogs walking by, it can be seen from the inside as well. One of the highlights of the collection is Maud Earle's Silent Sorrow, which depicts Caesar, Edward VII's dog, after Edward VII passed away. Caesar was actually in Edward VII's funeral procession. The painting is one of our most popular here, and was lent to the Queen for the Queen Mother's 100th birthday celebration years ago. One of the paintings given by Janet Hooker and Gilbert Kahn was the painting called The Levee by George Henry Hall, which depicts a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel in a kennel. The museum boasts a number of digitally interactive displays, none more fun than this one called Find Your Match. It's not finding the right match for you as a puppy or a dog like that, but we actually match you up with a dog you might look like. You take your photograph, and it runs through all the breeds and picks a breed you look like. Here we have it. And additionally, what you can do is this is great for social media. You can email this to your friends and tell them where you got it. At the heart of the museum is the Meet Your Breeds table. This is really loaded with content from the AKC. This is a touchscreen, digitally interactive display of all the 193 breeds. They go around in a circle in the middle of the table, and then you bring your breed, when you find it, down to the doghouse. In the doghouse, you can learn the origins, the past, the present, and even images that are in the gallery of those particular breeds. While the table can handle 4 people at once, it also has a presentation mode where it can be shifted to one screen, and we can give a class or instructions to a number of people. By the stairwell, we find the Akc Tv Studio, where we'll be filming segments for the TV channel, which we launched in February. Above that is our custom-made sculpture of a Labrador, which is seated above the studio and can be lit up and changed by different colored lights. These can be done, seasonally for different holidays or whichever throughout the year. We also have a tribute to the DOGNY dogs here from after the September 11th tragedy. One of the high points of the collection is the 3-story glass vitrine, which ascends through the circular staircase. There we have 12 levels where we'll display over 100 works of our outstanding collection of porcelain, ceramics, and bronzes. The second level is much more intimate space. Here we have, again, more intimate works, the 3-dimensional works of the ceramics and bronzes, as well as smaller paintings that we can look at more closely. In the library, we have the activity table for our children who come in school groups and others to learn about dogs. The library is just a portion of our 15,000-volume AKC library. We've chosen books of a more general nature for the public to learn about specific breeds and their qualities. Next to the library is a Story of the Breeder, which recounts our breeders of the year as well as the joys and love of breeding dogs. Our community wall will feature artwork that is produced by the children who come there, but also we have 3 interactive screens which will have a Instagram feed and things that come from contests that people post, and also any of our videos that we might have. Here we have two paintings of Chihuahuas by Roy Anderson that were given to us by the Jenna Day Hooker Trust and Gilbert S. Kahn. Also from the same donors is a Victorian child's dog card. It's very rare to have one of these, and it's a source of great fascination for many viewers. It's in wonderful condition and shows you what life was like over a century ago with dogs that would be pulling carts. Also on display are two life-size Harlequin Great Danes in porcelain from basically the Yadro factory. Our annual Members and Friends wall is interactive, and you can search all of our members and donors by name and or by breed. Instead of just highlighting all the top donors, this has everyone there. One of our popular exhibits is the Train Your Dog, where you can actually train a virtual dog through your voice and hand signals, which are recorded on the screen.
Molly, let's work. Molly. Sit. Good girl.
The museum officially opens on February 8th, and we've been receiving great press already for it. We hope to have a fabulous opening and hope to see you there.